So in this video we'll be discussing about the different parts of the plant. Mainly we'll be discussing about stems, leaves and roots. We'll not be discussing about fruit and flower. We'll be discussing about those things in the later video or in the next video. Here we'll be explaining only about stem, leaf and root. Okay, so if we start with the stem, the size of the stem varies from plants to plants. If it's a small one, then the stem will be small, and if it's a big plant or big tree, then the stem will also be very big. Okay, we know what is stem. The portion of the plant that is above the ground and just below the crown of the plant, or that is the leaves, the below part is known as stem. So branches are also stems. So branches and the main stem all are stems. Okay, so if we cut in the middle, or if we take a cross section of the stem, it appears like this. One second, it appears like this. So this is a small diagram. In your higher classes, like in class 11 and in higher classes, you will get a more detailed structure of the stem or the cross section of the stem. Here I will just show you the two main things, that is phloem and xylem. So if we cut it, we can observe structures and they will appear like this. And this is phloem, this is the xylem portion, these red ones, and the blue one is phloem. So these are actually known as vascular bundle together. Phloem and xylem known as vascular bundle, and these two things are very important for the plant, because through this phloem tube, it's like a pipe, and through this one the food that is prepared in the leaf during the photosynthesis process is transported, or it is transferred to the various parts of the plant, because all the parts of the plants need food, and food is prepared only in the leaves, and that is transferred or translocated, or that is transferred into the various parts through this phloem tube. And the function of xylem is to transport the water that is present inside the soil with the help of the roots, and through the stems it is transported to all the parts, especially to the leaves, because in photosynthesis, during the photosynthesis, water is the essential part, and it should be present, or it should reach to the leaf, and through this xylem it is transported. So these things are there in the stem, and if we cut the stem, the leaves will die, and all the plant will die, because the transportation will get stopped. Then we will be discussing about the second part of the plant, and it is leaf. So if we all know what is leaf is the part where the photosynthesis takes place and where the food is prepared, and different plants have different types of leaves, and different structure of leaves are there in different plants. Okay, so if we explain the structure of the leaf, here you can see the leaf has a stem like structure which is connected to the stem, small by what I will call it, so a small portion is there, or small stem like structure is there one, and it is known as petiole. So this structure is known as petiole. This is a stem stalk, is this stalk which is connected to the stem or branch is known as petiole, and this petiole extends in such a way that it gets smaller in the end, and this long one is known as midrib. Okay, and then these midrib branches at different places in such a way that it appears like the veins or the arteries or the blood vessels that we have in our body. Like this, they gets branched in small portions, and these are known as veins. So the midrib gets branched into many small ones, and these small ones are known as veins. And we have the margin of the leaf. So margin can be seen at the ends, all the ends we can see margin, and this is the tip of the leaf, and the entire blade from here to this portion, so entire portion of this is known as lamina or leaf lamina, or sometimes this is also known as leaf blade. So this is the structure of the leaf. So this is the leaf lamina, the whole portion is known as leaf lamina. Then this is known as midrib. Then we have the margin, we have the vein, we have the tip, and the petiole which is connected to the stem or the branch. Okay, so venation, another very important concept when we discuss about the leaf. So in the leaf veins are there, and the arrangement of these veins is known as venation. So arrangement of veins in a leaf is known as venation. Okay, so there are mainly two types of venations. One is parallel venation and another one is reticulate venation. So here you can see in parallel venation, the veins appears like parallel. Here you can see the veins are in a parallel design, so it is known as parallel venation. And where reticulate means net-like veins. So here you can see, if we observe it closely, we can see the veins are like a network. They don't have any proper arrangement. They don't have any proper shape. They are like a network net. They don't have anything, so any proper shape or any design. So it is known as reticulate venation. Here you can see more closely. The reticulate venation, the veins are spreading in any directions without any following any proper pattern. They are dividing in any direction. So they are appearing like nets, and it is known as reticulate venation. And in the parallel venation, in this case, you can see the veins are from the midrib. The veins are dividing in such a way that, and these two veins, all the veins have a parallel shape, and that is known as parallel venation. Then transpiration, which is very important concept in the case of plants. So if you do the activity, you just take a plastic bag and you wrap it around a stem or a small branch. After few days, you can observe that some water is present inside the bag. So from where does this water comes? The water comes from the leaves. Here you can see in the leaf we have small pores. These things cannot be seen without in naked eye. Now, and if we observe the leaf under the microscope, small pores can be seen, and these small openings or small pores are known as stomata. And through these small pores, water comes out in the form of vapor. We cannot see it because it is in the form of vapor, in the form of gas. So these things cannot be seen. And if we pack the leaf with the help of a plastic bag, then the water will be stored here, and we can see the water. So this is the process by which the water is lost, or water comes out through the stomata in the form of vapor, is known as transpiration. Very important process for the plant, because excess water which is present in the plant should be removed out, and through this process it is done. Next is roots. So here you can see the roots, and root is the part that is present inside the soil. And there are two types of roots actually. One is taproot, another one is fibrous root. Okay, so in the taproot you can see one big root is there, the primary root, and from the primary roots secondary and tertiary roots are coming out. So in this taproot system, what happens, one main root is present, and from that main root small roots are coming out, or the secondary or tertiary roots that comes out, but one main primary root should be there. If it is so, then it is a taproot. And in fibrous root, what happens, there is no particular main or primary root. All the roots appears like same, all are primary roots here. So all have some sort of same size or same shape, and we cannot find a particular main or primary root. So this is about fibrous root. Here you can see more clearly. In this one we have a main root or primary root, and from this one small roots are coming. And in fibrous root, what happens, all roots are of same size, and there is no a particular or primary root. So this is all about root also. And in the next video we will be discussing about the flower and fruit. And if you have any kind of confusion in this topic or in this particular concept, you are asked, or you are allowed to ask me for your help, and I am here to help you. And thank you for watching the video.